Hello teacher, welcome. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to tell about Wi-Fi. Let me start by introduce myself. My name is Emmanuel. It's a pleasure to welcome you today in my presentation report on Wi-Fi security. The topic of today's presentation is a Wi-Fi network. I suggest that we begin now. Today is topic of particular interest to those of who is working for communication, all people. Today I like to tell you about our new technology and other form the communication. I'm going to tell you today about new develops the program Wi-Fi. I'll begin by explaining the function. I'll be talking about our guidelines for internet use during the next presentation. We'll be looking at the advantages of this system. I divide my presentation into the main parts: introduce of use of Wi-Fi, advantages, and my presentation. I will focus on three major issues. First, how I will be looking at the four working information about Wi-Fi. Second, the use of program, how are using, are tier useful, and finish advantages about internet with Wi-Fi. My talk shall take about 15 minutes. Please feel free to interrupt me at any time with questions. Oh, and don't worry about taking notes. I will be hand or copies of the PowerPoint slides. Okay, Wi-Fi is Linux distribution, internet and designed for security auditing of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and networks. ISO images are published with live CD and live USB features and includes a long list of security tools and wireless audit ready for use, especially in audition wireless, while adding a number of useful launchers. Although Home is influenced by several develops, some very popular, as is the case with Slack. It should be noted that Wi-Fi is not based on other distributions, but was performed using Linux from Solution. Further, the authors currently working on develop this Linux are the some developed with Slack. Okay. Let's go. Log Wi-Fi start is relatively simple, but it depends on each computer. I put the generic method, but can vary from one computer to another. By CD, all you have to do is not off computer with the CD Wi-Fi in turn in, and we will have to save if we start from the CD with a push a button on that message will suffice. If we do not this, I will have to is nothing but start the PC when the CD press the F2 key on. Maybe other time is another, and if we wait for the boot the computer, we will head where you choose with device start. Select CD or model rather of CDs depending on your computer. By USB we have to turn on the PC with USB plug-in in, press the F12 key, choose on other equipment by be another, and if we wait for the boot the computer will get a menu where choose with device lock. Select use USB or pen drive or model we have following system we to leave this. Okay, this picture. Okay, depending on graphics card must choose an option. It is the best choose the first is the graphics card that if ATIS, and if we have NVIDIA for okay, if we have to touch anything in the start process in which the log that is causing computer to start operating system appears, will have to load and okay, and this picture audit treatment with network without. Okay, now that we have started the PC normally, let's start heading down to work. The first thing we need is to start application. Create filling bottle that run from the key menu. So when run application following the warning will only try telling the security of network you don't use it to had press yes. Okay, click yes. We'll have to look like this. Select Mac or Wi-Fi card we use. Disclaimer in presentation: all Mac hinted with white and not generic name of Wi-Fi networks. Hidden in red appear hidden for privacy. Okay, and this picture, click on the next and it appears to use. We'll have every configure will as appears in the mesh and give scan. So we have let this window and this in this case, and the end we will let this in which we have to select the work to prove their safe and their custom or free custom. There is no way to do nothing. Okay, once do pulses next, and we will have to leave the next screen. Okay, okay, then remains expecting the case. Here is computer data. The more that is better, but no up to use if not in the work. Therefore we receive the signal. All we can do is press button D to write in the last window, but unless it improves the capture speed and go to crazy even. PC leaving the work until in the last screen with push key not found instead of putting not found head and numeric combination, speaking in clear the key and so fair this part presentation. In April last year, percent of population age 6 over Mexico planet in 10 years, equivalent to 40.9 million people, with an annual growth rate of 40.1% in the 2006 period. The National Instrument of Studies and Geographic model based on ability and use of information technology in usual 76% of Mexicans are under 35 years, which means that young people are ones who makes use technology and also the first to adopt it. They say the school user of high school level 25%, of high school 24%, of bachelor degrees graduate percent, and percent did not specifically to use 51% do so every week, and 39% daily of 90% use with at least one day a week. Based of compared figures available of users with internet access and computer of Latin American countries. Mexico is the bottom group, being Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Costa Rica, and Uruguay since 2000. On the graphic, using internet in the world of the blue part of 37% is shown corresponds to the fields Asia to Europe percent and 20% of North American internet. Along these chains and globalization is revolution communication. Conclusion. Conclusion: exploit vulnerability in the system of interest and introducing text, verify and evaluate the physical and logical security of the information. system. Computer networks with application database servers with information on getting access and demonstrate the vulnerability in the system. This information is again helps organization when taking preventive measures against possible malicious attacks. Okay. Thanks you for attention.